Go behind your double jab, right hand, okay? Then remember you go drop down and go with your uppercut.
Well, I'm interested to find out where this cut came from that Diaz suffered.
Might have been right there with that uppercut.
Right uppercut.
That was in round 2.
Don't see anything over the eye right now.
They look a little red, but it wasn't clear that skin was broken.
Let's check in with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob. 2 rounds to 1. 29-28, Paulie Malignaggi. Bob, I got to tell you, Paulie's got to keep moving. He can't win this fight if he stands still. He stood still in round 2, and Juan Diaz hammered him. He's got to punch and get out. Throw that up jab and move. You know, I don't know. Juan Diaz gets hit by up jabs. Nate Campbell killed him with up jabs. Paulie Malignaggi doing the same thing. Puts the left hand way down low, and he comes up with it. But when Paulie stops, he gets hammered. Anyway, Lawrence Cole, under the rules, is not allowed to ask the judges if they saw a headbutt. Because he's got to make that decision. The judges can't come into this.
You know, Diaz landed a hook there. The crowd oohed. Didn't seem to bother Malignaggi. Didn't seem that there was a ton on that hook. And meanwhile, Malignaggi probably hit him 4 or 5 times. Malignaggi also throwing the straight right hand with conviction tonight.
Malignaggi got hurt.
Yeah, he looked a bit wobbly there. He looked like his equilibrium kind of suffered a little bit. Or maybe he was just playing.
Now, usually he finishes that off with, like, sticking out his tongue. I don't think he was playing, Lennox. Maybe he got hit in the temple. A lot of time to go here in the 4th. Diaz rips another left hand to the chin.
And you know, every time Diaz comes in, he's going to receive a couple punches, which he doesn't mind because Malignaggi's not hitting him hard enough to make him stop. But definitely Malignaggi has to, after finishing his punches, has to move, put his hands up. He's doing a good job with his right hand, keeping his right hand up against the hooks, but his left hand needs to come up a bit higher, especially when they're in close.
Both corners have good cut men. Both men have cuts on the left eye. Danny Milano for Malignaggi and Joe Chavez for Diaz.
Both these guys notoriously soft punchers, but they both hit hard enough to have controlled most of the opponents they fought in their career.
And they hit hard enough to cut each other.
Which doesn't seem hard to do against Diaz in recent fights.
Watch out inside, box.
Diaz is kind of wiping out his left eye a little bit, so that blood coming down is giving him a little bit of a vision problem.
But Malignaggi's cut seems in pretty good control. We haven't seen much blood since round 1.
It really breaks down to the cut men. This is where the cut men come into play and see if they can do their job in good fashion.
All right, baby. All right, how we doing? All right, we're doing the same thing. Come on, give me a drink. Okay, look, listen.
Hey, don't put water in his head.
No, I'm not. Listen, everything is good, okay? Look, see when you use the jab, what happens when you use your jab?
Yeah.
Keep using your jab, but keep using the feints, okay?
Okay.
Feint him. But when you get close, just go both hands and then walk around.
You were going to see a left hook from Diaz. Paulie never put his right hand up in time, took that well. And this is where Malignaggi kind of got hit a little bit. And, you know, I said he was playing because he didn't look hurt. It was just a balance problem.
It may not have done himself any favors by pretending to be hurt because it may have given the impression that he actually was.
Round 5.
Stop!
Tight fight.
See, I don't understand that, you know. You're allowed to push off a little bit.
Malignaggi dips and dances away from danger there. Triple left hand from Diaz. Malignaggi gets a short right in.
Malignaggi's kind of stepped away from that jab that he came out with, but he's, you know, got to stay disciplined with it. It's working for you, and you got to keep it going. Every time Diaz comes in, he's always worrying about getting hit by that jab. This is what he has to do. He has to duck the jab or block the jab and then throw his punches.
Let go of him.
Diaz pushes back Malignaggi with that left. Anything that he connects with, this crowd's going to go crazy, even if he doesn't. If those punches miss, all went around the head of Malignaggi.
See, Diaz has realized that Malignaggi is keeping that right hand down a little bit, so he's throwing that left hook and that right hand, knowing that Malignaggi is keeping that left hand down.
Dad, it's your second warning. Come on, let's keep it clean. Box.
I guess it certainly looks like the right hand by Malignaggi, and that blood continues to flow from Diaz. Kind of looks like the older Malignaggi with the training switch from Buddy McGirt to Sharif Younan.
It does. Although we may not be winning this fight on the cards right now, and he is taking a lot of punches. I mean, Diaz is a good fighter. He does look better than he has recently, Malignaggi.
See, right now, Malignaggi needs to be throwing that right hand a bit more, because you obviously have to realize that Diaz is having some vision problems, so he's got to work that towards his advantage.
Did that elbow cause that fight? Gail, did that elbow?
Give us some water. Okay, let him spit. Give me the spit bucket. Here we go. Okay, listen. Okay, let him do that first, okay? Now listen, Juan. Look, don't chase this guy, okay? Feint him, keep feinting him, step over. Okay, maybe go get him on that angle, okay?
Well, Olivia and Fidencio Diaz
Keep using your jab
kept their son grounded. He gives his parents all the credit, along with Willie Savannah. They've placed a premium on education. Mom could bear to look.
That caused that cut. It's a cut.
Push off, man.
Okay, now Lawrence Cole came over to us and said an elbow
Come on.
caused that second cut.
No, everything is good. Everything is good. Look, listen.
Oh, looks like
Feint.
one bad
Use your
cut to
feints,
me.
okay? Don't be using. He caught an elbow. Watch out. Here, grab this. Grab this. Come on. Bust him up.
According to CompuBox, Diaz has only landed 9 body shots, 5 in the last round.
Axel headbutt. There's Axel headbutt. Axel headbutt. All right? All right. Time in. Box.
Okay, now, the first cut for Diaz was ruled a punch.
Stop.
They're saying the second cut is from an accidental headbutt. Of course, in a case of an accidental foul, you go to the scorecards after the 4th round.
Seems to me that given where Malignaggi and where Diaz's cut is, Malignaggi should be stepping over to his right. Even though as an orthodox fighter, it's not as natural to do that. Your natural motion takes you clockwise. It seems as though it would be in Malignaggi's best interest to step over counterclockwise. He's not really doing that.
I agree with you. You know, when you have a bad cut like that, you know that the referee can stop the fight. You work on it. That's what you need to do, work on it. That's why Diaz is moving up with his urgency, because he doesn't want the doctor to step in or the referee to step in and stop this fight.
Meanwhile, it seems that if Malignaggi were to move counterclockwise, he'd protect his own cut while being in position to exploit Diaz's.
And it's a very key point here because the one cut for Diaz was ruled by punch. The other one was originally ruled by an elbow, then called an accidental clash of heads. Had it been ruled by a punch and the fight got stopped, Malignaggi would be a winner.
Well, I think that's why the referee did say that. Just in case the fight did get stopped, they can go to the scorecards.
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen a replay yet of when the cut was caused and by what.
Good shot there by Diaz.
After Malignaggi landed about 5 of his own, Bob.
They'll have to figure out which cut is the one that would cause the fight. Was it the punch cut or the illegal headbutt, the accidental headbutt cut?